You've never seen anything like this before. A 12-year-old, just arrested for murder, is marched shirtless and in cuffs to a waiting car. Then a second suspect gets the same treatment, only he has a shirt on. He's 17. Despite the suspects' ages, the two perp walks were videotaped by the sheriff's department and posted on Facebook.
We do not hold our juveniles accountable. We minimize their actions.
The pair were charged with the slaying of 3 teens at Ocala National Forest that spread fear outside Orlando that a serial killer was on the loose. Police are also searching for a third suspect, aged 16. One victim, 16-year-old Layla Silvernail, was found shot on the side of the road. The next day, a 17-year-old boy was also found dead half a mile away. Police have not released his name. Then on April 1st, the third victim, 16-year-old Camille Quarles, was found dead in the trunk of a submerged car in a pond at the national park. It turns out cops say all 6 young people, victims and suspects, knew each other and were in the car together when the murders took place.
At some point, these 3 individuals turned on our 3 victims and murdered them.
Marion County Sheriff Billy Woods announced the arrest today at a press conference that's causing a lot of controversy.
Each and every one of them, in some shape or form, is associated with a gang.
That was the craziest, most unhelpful press conference.
But Fox News defended him.
He spoke out, and I think he spoke for America.
This situation here was just out of control, man. This is a bad situation, man. This is a situation where there were some kids, man. These are all young people. I mean, very young, man. All under 18, under 17, man. You know, their name is X-Man and the Reaper. With a name like that, right? The Reaper. This is just, I have to say, man, this is beyond diabolical, man. The way some of these older guys prey on the youth, man. Now, these young guys, they're in the interrogation room. They never been here before. You know, this is a moment in their life when reality strikes and they realize, holy shit, mother can't get me out of this one. You know, when they realize the detective told me they can't talk to me without my mother because they're going to tell you, yeah, you got rights. We're going to make sure your mother come here. Your mother show up. We're waiting for your mother to get here. And you're so used to your mother getting you out of every situation because you're young. You know what I mean? Any other time you got a little small, little small cases, your mom come pick you up from the precinct. But this time, you committed over the top, heinous, brutal. You shot a woman in the head, man. You know, you shot her boyfriend. I mean, you pushed the car in the river. And your mother is forced to sit here and listen to this. You know, the young man that she raised, that she tried to keep on the right track, that she always talked to, that she always tried to stay in your business. But you was a little too slick. You was a little bit too slick. You know, the streets had a hold of you. And now you're forced to sit here in front of these detectives and your mother in this small concrete room. And you're forced to look at your mother, shed tears because of your actions, man. Because you know your mother know she can't get you out of this one. There's no way she can get you out of this one. You know it, and she know it. You know? And it's just crazy, man, because although there are laws set in place for juveniles, you know, where they get a break. Sometimes they get a break. I'm gonna put it that way, depending on the crime. You know, it's just so crazy because a lot of our youth, man, they got so much talent, so many different avenues that they could take in life, man. So many different avenues, so many people in their ear, the right people. But just one or two wrong people can twist their mind up, man, in a matter of seconds, man. You know, it's just the temptation, man, of the streets. The temptation of the streets when you're raised in these certain areas, man, it's overwhelming to some of these young men, man, some of these kids, man, men and women. You know, but it's crazy. But these young guys, man, the prime example of why I always say this, man. I always tell you young guys, man, to be careful. Be careful with who you look up to. Everything that, you know how they used to always say, everything that glitters ain't gold? Everybody that have nice things, they are not nice people. Just because you see somebody with nice things does not mean they are nice people. You know, people do all kind of things, man, to obtain flashy objects, to obtain these luxuries, you know, but they didn't get it the right way. And they will have to answer for that someday, you know, because crime never ends. Crime never has a happy ending, man. Because the more you do a crime, and you get away with it, the more it becomes normal to you. You feel like you're supposed to get away with it. You know, everybody's not built for those rooms, man. You know, and if you are built for those rooms, it's still not a nice outcome because you end up going behind the walls, you know, and sitting, you know, laying in the cell looking at the ceiling, man, because you're solid. You're solid. You know, as we like to call it, you're solid. You're a stand-up man. Stand-up men, they're not out here, man. They're not out here living life, man, for long. A lot of them don't last long. You know, they go down and they stand up. They stand up tall like City Hall. But just the fact that they got involved with crime in the first place left them a decision to make. You're going to tell on your friends or you're not going to tell and you're going to go to the pen. So I just want all you young guys to understand, in that lifestyle, there is no win. You will not win, man. I don't care how juicy it look, you know, how juicy it tastes in your mind to be looked at as one of them guys, man, that's solid and that's the big dog, man, like, you know, just bigger than life to the average street guy. Yeah, everybody respect you. Everybody admire you. You got all the riches according to the streets, you know, because a lot of times these street guys have certain amount of riches. It's really nothing to people in the real world. It only looks like something to the people beneath them, you know. So you won't understand how far you can go in life until you break out of these chains, man, of your, you know, the environment that you were raised in, and these people that's looking to capitalize off you, man, and that's looking to influence you in the wrong way. You know, so just think about that, man. Think about that before you go out here, man, and look to these older guys, man, in the neighborhood, in the community, who are actually destroying the community more than they're helping the community. Just think ask yourself, man, is it worth it? You know, it all looks good. It all looks good for for a moment of time, man. But there's another side to it. It don't last forever, man. And it's like a hill. It's like a roller coaster, man. You go up, you go up slow, and then you fall fast, right on your damn face, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you sit in an interrogation room like this, and they ask you questions, you fucked. You get that feeling in your gut like when a roller coaster going down. You know it's fucked up. You know it's all going down. You know your life is going down. You realize in that moment that you done threw your damn life away. And ain't none of the people that you looked up to, none of them help you. Your mother can't help you. Your father, the people you should have looked up to, they can't even help you. Now you're forced to sit in the cell for the rest of your life and ask yourself familiar questions about why you didn't listen to your father. Why you didn't listen to your father? You got nothing but memories of when your mother and your father and your uncle tried to talk to you, man, and you wouldn't listen because the other guy had such a grip on you, man, that you looked at your parents like they was lame. You look at your uncle and your father like they was lame because they had regular 9-to-5 jobs. But guess what? In the end, your uncle and your father with those 9-to-5 jobs, they get to live a beautiful life, man. At peace with their self, man. They ain't hurt nobody. They ain't killed nobody. They work hard for their earnings, man. And they're providing for their family. They're providing for their family, man. Understand what it means to be a man. And to be a man does not mean you have to pick up a gun. Does not mean you have to, go rob somebody, go shoot somebody, go put some wreck in. Catch a body, put a body under your belt. That's not what make you a man. That is not what make you a man. That makes you a loser, man. That makes you a loser, man. If that's what you think makes you a man, if that's what you think gives you power over somebody else, then you got somebody sold you the wrong dream. Somebody absolutely sold you the wrong dream, man. The most important things in life, man, is making sure that your life is stable enough to take care of you and your family, whatever level that's on. It don't always have to be up here. You could be down here in a small house. But just because a person has a bigger house than you does not mean they're a better person than you. So understand, man, we all have a date. We will all leave this earth someday, man. You trust me, you do not want to leave this earth with bodies under your belt. Senseless bodies under your belt. You do not want to have to answer to the Creator for murdering somebody, murdering an innocent person who didn't deserve to leave this earth early. Anyway, until next time, it's your boy, Mr. 1751. Bring you another 1751 reaction. Hey, yo, if you enjoy watching videos like these, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy get into the algorithm so that I can continue to bring you more videos just like the one you just watched. Anyway, until next time, y'all stay up.
Keep it for real, bro.
Tell
us.
Be honest, baby. It's okay.
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better once you talk about
What's
what
wrong?
is.
What he's tell me. Say it. Just say it.
He said, if I ain't do it, you gonna kill everybody I know.
So tell us what you did.
He said, AJ, you gonna kill everybody I know. Yeah.
Who made you do it? Who is it?
Rob.
Rob made you do it?
Yeah.
He said he gonna kill everybody you know. Well, who is the X-Man?
I don't know who that is. Now, did you?
Just calm down.
Yet again, Rob said something different. Before his mom left the station, he had shared this information.
Taj made him kill the person or he was going to kill 3-5.